All right, you've spent months, maybe even years, grinding for the NEET exam. So let's make sure a simple mistake on the big day doesn't mess with all that hard work. We're going to walk through exactly what you need to bring to the exam hall and, just as important, what you need to leave behind.
You know that feeling, right? You're at the gate, your heart's pounding, and that sudden panic hits. Did I forget something? Am I carrying something I shouldn't be? Well, we're going to get rid of that stress right now so you can walk in feeling totally prepared and confident.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the absolute essentials. I'm talking about the things you literally cannot get into the exam hall without, so listen up.
It all boils down to just 4 key documents: your admit card, a passport-size photo, a postcard-size photo, and your original ID. That's it. Think of these 4 things as your golden tickets to get through the door.
Now for the admit card, here's a pro tip. Sure, black and white is technically fine, but a color printout is way better. Why? Because your photo will be crystal clear, and that can actually speed things up during verification. And please don't make this common mistake. Print every single page, not just the first one, all of them.
Okay, this part is absolutely non-negotiable. The passport photo you bring has to be the exact same one you put on your application, no exceptions. To be on the safe side, just bring at least 3 copies with you. You'll need one for the attendance sheet, and, having a couple of spares is just smart.
And what about the bigger postcard-size photo? Well, the same rule applies. It has to be that same image from your application form. The really key thing here is to paste it onto your admit card before you leave the house. Seriously, don't wait until you're at the center trying to do it in a panic. Get it done beforehand.
And the fourth and final essential, your ID. This has to be an original government ID. I'm talking the real deal. No photocopies, no pictures of it on your phone. They just won't fly. Your best bet is something like an Aadhaar card, PAN card, or passport. And only, and I mean only, as a last resort should you use your original Class 12th admit card.
All right, so we've got the what to bring list down. Now let's flip the script and talk about what's prohibited, because knowing what to leave at home is just as crucial for a smooth, stress-free start to your exam.
Just look at this for a second. It really puts it in perspective, doesn't it? The allowed list is super short. It's pretty much just you, your documents, and a clear water bottle with the label peeled off. Almost everything else you can think of, yeah, that's on the prohibited list.
Now, you might be thinking, it's a written exam, of course I need my lucky pen. But nope, you actually don't. The center will give you a pen to use, so you can just leave all of your own stationery, pencils, pouches, calculators, the whole shebang, safely at home. And this next part is a really big one. Absolutely no electronic devices. That means your phone, your smartwatch, even that little fitness band. Same goes for personal stuff like wallets, handbags, and any kind of jewelry. The name of the game is to keep it as simple as possible.
Here's another tip for you. Try to avoid wearing anything with metal. A lot of the centers have metal detectors, and the last thing you want is your belt buckle setting it off. That just leads to extra checks, delays, and a shot of stress you really don't need right before your exam. Trust me, it's just not worth it.
Okay, so you might be wondering, but wait, what if I have a special situation? Good question. The rules do have exceptions for things like medical needs or religious dress codes. Let's cover exactly what you need to do.
So, the 2 main exceptions are for documented medical needs, say if you need medication or have a cast on, and for customary or religious attire. If you fit into either one of those categories, there's a very specific process you've got to follow.
And here is the single most important part of that process. You have to get to the exam center by 12:30 p.m. That's earlier than the general reporting time, and it's so the staff has enough time to do any extra checks properly and respectfully without making you late. So burn that time into your brain, 12:30 p.m.
Okay, let's bring this all home. We're going to put everything together into one last, super simple checklist you can run through before you walk out the door.
But first, a quick practical point. What if you need to bring a bag with your phone or keys? Well, you can, but you'll have to leave it outside the exam hall. And you need to know, the center takes zero responsibility for it. It's left completely at your own risk.
So here it is, your ultimate exam day cheat sheet. Admit card? Yes. Extra photos? You bet. Original ID? Of course. Pretty much anything else, stationery, your phone, jewelry, it's a hard no. Just take a mental screenshot of this. This is all you really need to remember.
And there you have it. You've done the hard work, you've studied the academics, and now you're totally prepared for the logistics too. There are no surprises left to trip you up.
you're all set to walk into that hall with total confidence and focus on what really matters, acing that exam. All the best.